Welcome everybody to your pick a card reading. What do they want to tell you? We're going to go ahead and look at all the possible things that is going on in your person's mind, their thoughts, their feelings, and what they really would love to tell you if they could, if they had the opportunity. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. The first pile has the Lionskin crystal. The second pile has the Howlite crystal. And the third pile has the Amethyst crystal. Right, so please go ahead, have a look at each pile, each 3 options, and then I will put the timestamps in the description box and the pinned comments. And the one that calls to you most, all you need to do is click on the appropriate timestamp and it'll take you to your reading. And we're going to go ahead and see what your person would like to tell you right now. Right, let's get going. Welcome group number 1. This is for everybody who chose the lion skin crystal. We're going to go ahead right now and see what your person would like to tell you, what they really want to tell you. Perhaps they've not had the opportunity to tell you. Perhaps you're not in contact, so they can't tell you. So this is what they'd like to tell you. I'm going to start off with the oracle cards just to get a nice lay of the land, to see what's coming in, and then we're going to get far more detail with the tarot. So let's start off with you. Oh, that looks very nice, my lovely group number 1s. Okay, so from what I can see right now, this really looks like to me that there might be a separation here, because once we've got new beginnings and a manifestation, they're wanting to start something new, right? They're wanting to start something new. And then the boundaries card comes up. And when I've got the boundaries card in starting something new, it gives us a clue or a hint that there was something to do with a boundary being stepped over. It could have been that perhaps they went too far with you. They stepped over a certain line, a certain border that you just could not tolerate or could not accept. Or it could also have been from their side. Perhaps they felt like they weren't ready to move at a certain pace and you were encouraging and pushing for things to move quicker. And there was for them there's an issue of a boundary. But we will get more information when we look at the tarot. And then with new beginnings coming up, this is, of course, it's always a very big sign for me when new beginnings comes up that something has ended, and then they're wanting to be a new start with a new moon coming in, walking through a new doorway. And then we've got manifestation. So it tells you that they have probably been working on manifesting a new beginning. Now, I'm going to, at this point, assume that this new beginning is with you because this is the message that they want to tell you, right? So they are probably thinking about how can they manifest, how can they bring about this new beginning with you? What would it take? Okay, so this is really a nice big hint. And then this is a very interesting thing that comes through. We've got Spirit Guide. And I can tell you when the Spirit Guide card comes through, it seems to me that they are probably in their way. I don't know, everybody has their own way of praying, asking. It's very much with this manifestation, like just saying, really almost like praying for a new start, praying for another opportunity, praying for a new beginning with the Spirit Guide coming in. But let's go ahead now and pull out tarot cards just to get more clarification and more insight regarding what your person now wants to tell you. I just want to see what we can get here for you. A nice detailed message. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and one more card, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, Group number one, I can tell you, your person really would like they'd like a new start. They'd like a new start. They'd like another chance. The thing they wanted to tell you is that you know, I've got the Two of Pentacles. She's telling me they're going back and forward. Should I do it now? Should I do it tomorrow? Should I do it like this? Should I do it that? They got no clear direction in terms of how to approach you with this idea of a new beginning, and they're going back and forth on this decision. They're almost driving themselves a little bit crazy, because it's like a hamster on a wheel. It's like they're so dying to make a move, and yet they're not, because what about this, but what about that? Maybe I could do this, backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. They are quite concerned about your response. And I think this is the big thing that's holding them back a little bit. I have no clue here what went down in the relationship, but I can tell you that this, for me, this reading is about you're already in separation. And because they are so afraid of your reaction, I'm going to assume, from what I can see, that you were quite angry with them. Okay, towards when the separation came about, and that they're very afraid when you see them again, or when they come back and approach you, that you're just going to be like, you know, this Queen of Swords energy is like, takes no prisoners. She just calls it as it is. She does not mince her words. It's direct to the point, takes no prisoners, and they're quite afraid of that. They do believe, honestly, I can tell you one thing, they really believe that you guys were very good together. They still think there is a lot of opportunity here. They want to tell you that they think that you guys could really have a successful long-term relationship, even take it further, that there could be some kind of a celebration, maybe, you know, whatever that is for you, moving in together, getting engaged, getting married, having children. They feel like this relationship has the seeds and the potential for longevity, and they just are a little bit hesitant in terms of coming forward. There's a lot of conflicting emotions here, especially with this Two of Pentacles, guys. On the one hand, they just think, okay, I'm just going to go in, I'm just going to rush in, literally, and say what I've got to say, because there's something really special here. Yes, some kind of boundary was definitely crossed. That boundary could have been even like a verbal thing. They could have said something that was below the belt and there was no coming back from. They could have done something that for you was like an absolute deal breaker. There could have been lying, gaslighting, anything like that, cheating, stealing, I don't know, whatever it is, guys. But for you, this is like a line crossed, and there's no going back for it. So they are so much in this energy. One day they wake up and think, today's the day. I'm going to come forward and I'm going to rush in and I'm going to just lay my cards on the table. And then they go, wait a minute. What about my heart? What about, you see, you are presenting as they seeing you as the Queen of Swords. What about, doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, guys. Sorry, when I start channeling, I start speaking quite quickly. I'm sorry about that. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, but they seeing you as somebody who's going to just like say it as it is, and they're afraid. You see how this person is protecting their heart, and they scare you. You're going to hurt them. Their heart's going to hurt. They're going to lose their foundation. They won't know what to say. They won't have a good argument. They don't have a good explanation to what happened. So we've got all of this kind of, stop-start feeling happening for you guys here. So what they really want to tell you is they would love to rush in and say, wow, let's start again. We can manifest something magnificent. We're so good together. It can go the distance, but I am afraid, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull some additional messages for you with the Enlightened Pathways Love Oracle, just to get some other... let's see what this one that dropped out. I wish I could be the man you think I am. Okay, so that really gives us, this will be man and woman, guys, okay? This really gives us a clue that there was some kind of letdown here. boundary was they did something that they crossed a line that was very disappointing for you, and you lost kind of respect, or you lost something in terms of seeing them a certain way. Something was lost when they went over this particular border. It could have been something, it just could have been like a really, really nasty comment. Okay, a really nasty comment that you were like, you know what, I don't need this. I just don't need this. So they understand here that there was something that they did or said that was incredibly disappointing. All right, let's get another message for you. My ego took over. So whatever this was here that they kind of glossed over, perhaps you were in some kind of an argument, disagreement, they wanted one thing, you wanted another, and nobody was compromising. And then what happened? Their ego kind of stepped in. And when the ego takes over, we do and say things that afterwards we're like, oh, sure, what did I just do? So they're just letting you know there was definitely ego involved there. All right, one more card for our lovely group number 1s. Letting you go was the biggest mistake of my life here. Guys, I can tell you now, they really have huge regrets, and they are praying and dreaming, and whatever this person does, meditating, visualizing on manifesting a brand new beginning with you. They're really working on it. And I think if this person is at all spiritual, it's a lot working with spirit on this, like really asking for help and guidance, because they see you guys as so successful and so good together, and they regret this. They really, really regret this, as you can see from the messages coming through. So what I want to do for you now is just pull one more oracle card to see the best energy for you to work with at this time. And what do we get? We've got Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. Now, when we've got time to let go, this could be, okay, you're going to take this, guys, at the best way it resonates for you. It could be time to let go of this entire situation. Could be time to let go of what you're holding on to in terms of the anger. You take it exactly how it fits easiest and best for you. But there is something that would be wonderful for you just to let go and to move on in another direction. I'm just trying to put this in a place where you can see it. So there you have that, my lovely group number 1. So those are the messages that your person really wants to tell you at this time. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it the thumbs up. And I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. Welcome, group number 2. This is for everybody who chose the Howlite crystal. We're going to go ahead and see what your person wants to tell you right now. I'm going to start off with the oracle cards just to get a good lay of the land, main messages coming in, and then I'm going to clarify with the tarot and more oracle. Just remember, if the messages that come through do not resonate with you, please go ahead and look at the other options, as they might have better and more relevant information for you. All right. Okay, this is very interesting. Group number 2. Let's go ahead and look at what's coming in for you. Right, so there is something here with a new beginning. Okay, now I think it was group number 1 also got a new beginning, but this is in a different context, because what I can see here, this new beginning that's coming through for you, group number 2, is that you are probably on good terms, if not together, with this person. Okay, you're still together with them, or you're in a relationship, or you've started a new relationship, but the relationship's in a good place. There's no ill feeling, there's no separation. It could be a relationship that has just started, that's going incredibly well. It also could be that you're in a relationship, okay? Things are going really well, And your person wants to tell you it's time for a new beginning in terms of taking the relationship to the next level. That could be moving in together, seeing each other exclusively, engagement, marriage, planning for children. They are very happy with you. Okay, group number 2, I want you to know that this person wants to tell you this happiness card comes through, and it's a beautiful, beautiful card. As you can see, it's just literally filled with butterflies and rainbows. This is how they're feeling. They are feeling so happy with you, okay? With you. What they really also want to let you know is what is a lovely thing for them is that you've got a great friendship. So yes, there might be, this might just be a friend, right? But I think for me, what I'm seeing is that this is a relationship, okay, that has got a strong, strong foundation in friendship, and they love this. They love this because they believe it gives the relationship a solid foundation to work up and grow from. It's a lovely surprise for them. They didn't think they'd ever find this in a relationship, that to have such a strong friendship, and they feel that this is what sets this relationship apart, is this incredible friendship you have. And what it does, it creates well-being for both of you. You both feel good, you both feel secure, you both bring out the best in each other, and this is why they are looking for this new beginning, because they feel that they're happy and they have a very good idea that you're happy, and they're like, okay, it's going so well, best we take it to the next level. Very, very nice. Right, group number 2, let's go ahead and pull some tarot for you. Right, we've got the first card that jumped out, which was our 5 of Cups. And let's see what else we have here. We've got the King of Wands, Page of Wands. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely. The Magician, the 7 of Cups, and one more card for our lovely group number 2s, the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, this is something. This is really nice. Group number 2, they really want to let you know that in past relationships, there was always some kind of letdown for them. They were disappointed about something, they were let down, they were betrayed, they were hurt, and they know that this with you, they don't have to, and then don't have to anticipate this continuous dread. Okay, what's coming around the corner? They are able to turn around and look at the cups standing and not look at the cups that have fallen out. You've brought out something in them. They're presenting as the King of Wands. You make them the best version of themselves. This is what they want you to know. They feel like so good being with you, so happy being with you, that they, the King of Wands energy, doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine, it's a dynamic energy. It's about making things happen. It's being confidence. This is what you've given them. You've given them the confidence to initiate and want to take steps for a brand new start and a brand new beginning. Got two new beginning there, right? Twice. So there's definitely something further that they want to do with you. There's a certain magic about the relationship for them, something new, something different, something they've never had before, and they want to go out and conquer the world with you. They want to do things they've never done before with another partner, because with you they think anything and everything is possible. You have such a strong foundation. You're both feeling good, looking good, and there's a lot of happiness. And like I said, for them, things in this relationship are possible. They were not possible in previous relationships. This relationship for them has a certain quality of magic. And when I say magic, it has this like surreal feeling. It's like they've only wished and dreamt about it, and now they have this with you. I think that's absolutely wonderful. And they are dreaming about all the wonderful possibilities and things that they're going to do with you. Maybe traveling to exotic places, where you can live, how you'll furnish it, will you get married, will you have children? You know, all their imagination is just fueled by this happiness and the possibilities of new beginnings. And this is lovely because it just tells me, once again, it's confirmation that they want to build a foundation with you, something strong with you that's going to last and go the distance. Very nice, group number 2. Right, so what I want to do is I want to pull some additional love oracle messages for you from the Enlightened Pathways oracle. Let's see what let's jump. Let's see what it says. Look at this. I never thought someone like you could love someone like me. They are just amazed about their luck in finding you. They are so like, how did this happen? You know, the joy, the happiness, the friendship, you're like on the same page, your same values, same beliefs. They just can't believe how lucky they've got. Right, let's pull another card for you. Oh, I love this. Look at that. I adore you. Now, isn't that a gorgeous message to get? Group number 2, who doesn't love getting a message like that? I tell you, this person has deep, authentic love for you. And here, oh, another jumper. Look at that. I would commit to you now if I had the chance. Okay, so we know that this person sees longevity, wants to go the distance. You are the person for them. Wow, what lovely messages coming through. Right, so let's go ahead now. I just want to pull an additional, let's see what jumped out here. Additional oracle card message just for you. And you've got the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. And when co-create with Spirit comes in, it just tells you Spirit is now offering and working with you. This is the situation, and you can co-create either way. That means you have a say, guys. You are a co-creator in your destiny. If this is what you want, if this is what works for you, wonderful. If it's not, you co-create with Spirit. You choose what is best for you and what works best for you. So there you have it. Lovely, lovely reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it the thumbs up. And I'm sending you all lots of love. Welcome, group number 3. This is for everybody who chose the Amethyst crystal. We're going to go ahead and see what they would like to tell you. We're going to start off with the oracle cards just to get the main energies coming forward, and then I'm going to clarify with the tarot and additional oracle cards. Just remember, if the messages that come through don't resonate with you, doesn't feel like it's your reading, you can always go ahead and look at the other 2 options, because maybe that has more relevant information for you. So let's see what we've got coming in. Oh, lovely. I love the happiness card because it's always a positive sign. Okay. Oh, this is quite an interesting reading. Group number 3. Okay. So the main energies that are coming through right now, group number 3, is the first one is courage. So they are telling you, they want you to know that they are having to dig very deep to find courage about a certain situation. That it's not something that comes naturally to them, and they have to be strong in a certain situation. And we're going to get much more information about this, but they're having to dig deep, okay? And they're looking for the best possible way of doing it. They are actually waiting for some kind of divine inspiration to come forward. They are, I think that for me, it's like they have to take some kind of action that is requiring a lot of courage, okay? And they're looking for inspiration in all various directions. I have a feeling I have a feeling here, but we will clarify with the tarot, that you guys were in this. You could, for this is a relationship with this person. I think you're either in the relationship or you can be separated. But the main point here is that there was a lot of happiness. Okay, a lot of happiness in this relationship, and there still could be. But something has happened. So you could still be together, and this something, whatever it is, could have happened that has caused a complete shift in the relationship. And we'll look at the tarot to see if we can get an idea. So this could either be like I said, a relationship that's still together, but something has happened that has broken whatever this happiness was for both of you, and there's some kind of forgiveness that needs to take place, either from your side, their side, or from both sides. Or it could be that you were in an incredibly happy relationship and that something happened, you're no longer together, and there's, of course, forgiveness needs to be taken place. They are telling you that they have to really find the strength and the courage to manage this. It's not something that's coming to them naturally in terms of how they go about doing it, and they're looking and searching in the dark for some kind of sign or way to go about this. But let's pull the tarot for more information to see what is going on here for our lovely group number 3s. Okay, that one jumped, so we'll definitely take that. We've got a Page of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups, so a lot of emotional energy here. Page of Swords. Now they're definitely looking for inspiration. Oh, they're working hard on the inspiration side. They're very confused. They actually don't know what to do because they don't want to do the wrong thing. This is a very interesting reading, guys, because I can tell you that this person, like I said, now that makes no difference whether you're together or apart. They are really looking for a way of approaching what has gone down here, where this forgiveness comes in. And a lot of them are it's not coming sorry, it's not coming naturally for them. This whole thing, this courage and inspiration, it's something that they're really working on, and they know that they need courage and they know that they need inspiration. And because they haven't found it as yet, okay, because they haven't found it as yet, they've just probably gone quiet. So if you are not in a relationship, there could just be completely no contact. And if you are in a relationship, this person's probably just shut down or being passive aggressive because they actually have no idea what to do. They've got no idea. As you can see, this person's got the blindfold on, they've got their 2 swords up. It's like they're protecting themselves because obviously I think they've also got hurt in this situation, and they don't have the courage to take off the blindfold and see what's actually happened. They just don't want to accept what has actually happened, because it looks like there has to be some kind of coming together and discussing it and clearing it up if they want to move forward for you. Now, this is very interesting because I have a strong feeling with this looking for inspiration, and this is not necessarily has to do with being religious, but I think they are looking in all directions. I think they're probably doing things like that they haven't done for a long time. Maybe it's meditating or speaking to somebody, getting some kind of guidance. Maybe they're doing they're finding meditations on YouTube in terms of how to ask for forgiveness and they're just looking for things in terms of managing this situation that they've never done before. So there's a lot of new things that they are looking at in terms of trying to manage it, so that they can find their courage and inspiration to come forward and sort out whatever this is for the both of you. Then very interestingly enough, we've got 2 pages here. So it tells me that yes, you might not be hearing from them, or they might have shut down, but under all of that, there is a lot going on. There's a lot going on. They want you to know. They can't tell you because they don't know how, and they not quite sure what to do, but they want you to know that it's not just that they have carried on with things and moving on with their lives. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that you can't see. They're trying to figure this out. They're a little bit clueless. They want you to know they're a little bit clueless, but they are doing their utmost to figure it out. And when they do figure it out, when they do, they want you to know they're going to come forward. They're going to come forward with something. It might be a surprise for you, because they want to make sure that they've got all their ducks in a row, that they come forward strong, that they come forward with something that's going to make a difference for you to hear it, so they can sort out whatever this situation is. Okay, and this is going to be relevant and specific for each of you. Okay, so this is the main thing that they're really wanting you to know at this time. So what I want to do for you right now is just pull some additional oracle cards to get some additional messages for you. My lovely, oops, group number 3. I thought that was jumped. The first one we get is, I can't stop thinking about you. Like I said, there is so much going on here behind the scenes. Please, guys, I know even if you've lost contact with this person, even if you're in a relationship and it looks like they've just brushed it off and put it behind them, they are thinking about it. They're going over it and trying to find the best way, the best possible way to deal with it. And then look, they have to dig deep. They've got to find the courage to do it. Then we've got, I am a better man for knowing you. So this is man or woman, okay? They really feel like having you or in their life, or have had you in their life. They were better off with you. You brought up the best in them. You were good together. There was a lot of happiness, guys, and they know this. And you know, it's not something that you find every day, to find such extreme happiness with somebody, and they know that. And they know that. And then we get, I dream about you every night. There is a lot. There's a lot of this dream energy. I said they're doing things that they haven't done before. There's a lot behind the scenes. Just trust me on this one. A lot of action, movement behind the scenes. It might look like just nothing happening above the water, but below the water, trust me, lots and lots happening. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to pull another oracle card to see the best energy for you to work with over this period. And we've got Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. And guys, the big picture here is, from the outside, it might look like nothing's happening, they've walked away, or they just moved on, or they're not going to address it if you're in a relationship. But the big picture is, there's something going on underneath, and it's regarding them finding the courage to do things, to come forward in an inspired way, okay, in a way that will clear up whatever this forgiveness is that is coming through. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it the thumbs up, and I'm sending you all lots and lots of love.